Welcome back to New Bits with Vac and Vinnie. We appreciate our listeners and viewers very much. I'm Vac, and that's Vinnie. And today, we've got a really great guest. Kristin Lindner is a comic I worked with recently on a cruise ship on the Allure of the Seas, and she blew me away, man. She blew me away. Original, great presence on stage. She's a great writer. We're happy to have her. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristin Lindner. Thank you for joining us here on New Bits with Vac and Vinnie.
Thank you, Kristin.
I worked with Kristin recently on the Allure. It was a great show. She blew me away. Thought she was hysterical, funny, original, all those horrible qualities for a comedian.
Those qualities we hate in a comedian.
Oh, yeah. God, funny, original, hysterical. I mean, come on. So,
yeah. What is she doing here, Vac?
I don't know. I have no idea. But Kristin comes to us from Houston, Texas, and we're happy to have her on board. And a little ship reference, and excited that you're here to join us.
Thank you, Kristin. Yes. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way this works is I just throw something at you and you help me?
Yeah. And then that's the whole idea, is that we come up with new bits and we work on them and then bring them to the stage. And if we can, we try to come back later on with like a review of how it went.
Okay.
Right.
And if you so like, you can tape this new bit and bring it to the podcast. What Vac and I like to say is we like to see it fly or die. It's first time out. It's just something interesting for those listening or watching the show. Vac and I say we're going to be brutally honest about it. If you so choose to participate, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But it's your choice. But essentially, it's just talking about new bits, right, Vac?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I have two.
Okay.
This first one is just, I'm tentatively calling it Sharks Have the Best PR.
Sharks have the best
Excuse
PR.
me. Sharks have the best PR. Okay.
Okay. Because, my notes just say that the 9 deaths worldwide, 9 deaths. And we're terrified of them. People won't go near the water. If somebody invaded your house, you would shoot them. But we're invading their home, and they decided to shoot you. I mean, it's you foot clean off. I bet he won't be visiting my house again anytime soon. But 9 deaths. I mean, people aren't afraid of cholesterol, but it's way scarier. Where's the medical killers of the week on TV? It's Sugar's Week on Discovery Channel. Yeah, it came out of nowhere. I was minding my own business, eating my chocolate glazed Krispy Kremes, and then bam, it's got my right foot. I mean, and then I wrote down that I went and looked at like the weirdest things that kill people, more than 9 people a year, and 250 people are killed annually by falling coconuts.
Wow.
More than sharks.
Like way more than sharks.
Yeah.
Like 20 times.
Yeah. That is funny. That's original. That's going to be a great bit.
Okay, so why are we so afraid of sharks? I think part of the reason is we don't really see them coming.
Right. I'm afraid to go in like a body of water. I live in Texas and Lake Conroe. I live in Conroe, and Lake Conroe is right here. And we have, I don't know if it's like, an urban myth or whatever, but I've heard of people like water skiing into nests of water moccasins. So that kind of stuff, like not being able to see the bottom, not being able to see. I'm terrified of like water snakes and that kind of stuff. So
I'm the same way.
I get that.
So,
hearing about something that can come at you that you can't see, I get it. But 9 deaths? Seriously?
Yeah, here's the thing. It's like we can't see the sharks, so we're afraid of them. but for some reason, we can see the coconuts, right? We know we're walking under a coconut tree. Like we can see the coconut tree, and we've chosen to walk under it. But for some reason, we're not afraid of it. Also, there have been no scary movies about killer coconuts. But we've had the Jaws series scared the shit out of us.
Right.
Scared the shit out of us. To the point, I wouldn't even go in a pool for 4 years after I saw Jaws. A pool, like a backyard pool. Like, no.
So do you think that the coconuts is a better angle than the medical?
I think no. I think I like the cholesterol, and it came out of nowhere. It took my foot. That's hilarious. It's also very smart. Yeah, I think you should definitely include that, and definitely include the coconuts. Yeah.
But
So
yes,
do coconuts
absolutely.
First and then do medical. Okay.
Yeah.
I think first of all, the word coconut is funny.
Yes.
Yeah, coconut's a great word.
The word like if it was apples or I don't know bananas, maybe banana, but coconut is funny, and and the fact you say cholesterol, that "k" sound is always funny. That's what they say. So what I'm saying is, we can see the coconut, but yet we're not even afraid of it. We walk right underneath those coconut trees. We might even take pictures under a coconut tree. Yeah. You know, where are coconuts? Hawaii, wherever they are. How do you look? Let's take a selfie under a coconut tree. But nobody would ever say, let's go on the beach. Honey, I see fins. I think it's a shark. Quick, let's do a quick selfie with the shark. We're scared shitless of these creatures because they're killing machines.
Yeah.
They are killing machines, and you're right. We're also in their home.
Yeah.
We're in their home. So they're just protecting it, man. But the thing with the coconuts is funny. But another thing was Jaws scared the crap out of us. Scared the living shit out of us. Millions of people were afraid of sharks.
Yeah.
What if Steven Spielberg, who wrote Jaws? Whoever wrote Jaws, I forget the author.
Peter Benchley. Wasn't it Peter Benchley? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget, but we can find that he's Steven Spielberg. If Steven Spielberg made a movie about killer coconuts, we would go nowhere near coconut trees.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even eat it. We wouldn't even want it on our food.
Yeah.
They scare the crap out of us. But say the medical part again, the cholesterol, like.
People aren't scared of cholesterol, but it's way scarier. And I need to have, it kills, I think the second highest killer, or the highest. Heart disease is it's cancer and then heart disease, and heart disease is caused by cholesterol. So it's way scarier. Where's the medical killers week on TV? It's sugars week on Discovery Channel. So I split it between cholesterol and diabetes.
That's very funny. Yeah,
because they're both the highest, honestly, the highest killer. And then I was minding my own business, eating my chocolate glazed Krispy Kremes, when bam, it's got my right foot. It took my right foot. Probably better. But yeah, that needs to be stronger, probably.
What? It's got your foot? See, what immediately came to my mind was just changing the treat into, ho-hos or whatever. Like name a funny named treat. That's the only thing that came to my mind. But I like, I don't know what's zingers. What are those? I can't. You know what? I can't think of them right now. But they
ring dings.
Ring dings. Ring dings is great. Yeah, ring ding. Eating my ring ding. Yeah, that's the only idea, because I love that. Here, I'm just sitting here eating my chocolate glazed donut, or I'm eating my ring ding, and suddenly my left foot is gone. Kristin, I love the idea that the shark has a PR agent. Just guys sitting in and thinking, "Oh God, you got to show more teeth, kid. You got to show more teeth. You got to get put a fin out of the water. Put a fin out of the water. That's what's gonna get them. That's what I love that idea. I don't know if you want to go into that kind of a act out type of situation, but if you could come up with ways that the agent is trying to get the shark to be more scary.
If the Sharks could get someone to just play the Jaws theme.
Oh, Dude, that's right where I was going. I was going like every coconut sounding theme. Like it puts a dime in the coconut. That's not scary. that's not scary. You know.
Yeah. The joint.
Yeah.
It puts the lime in the coconut.
Yeah.
You can't even make it scary. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Well.
Yeah, I was just thinking that back. I was just thinking, what's the guy's name? John Williams, the guy who did the Jaws theme. If he would do a coconut theme, you know, hey, stay away from that tree. You know, I don't know. Yeah, but I love the idea of the agent. I love
alligators were trying to get some of that.
What was that?
Same PR agent. If alligators were trying to get some of that, like meeting with that same PR agent, like I don't know, baby, you don't have a fin, maybe.
Yeah. It's a swamp. No one's going in there. No one's going in there anyway.
They know you're there. I'm already busy with the sharks. I got the great whites. The hammerheads want me now.
Yeah.
Look, I got orca. I got a appointment with orcas.
Get a theme song, maybe.
Yeah. Look, kid, floating on top of the water like a log ain't fooling nobody. All right, you got to get underwater and show a fin. Come on, man. Work with me. You know. Like, what other ways are they scary?
I don't know what to tell you. You need multiple rows of teeth.
Multiple rows of teeth. Also, you know what? We got to put a myth out that you eat people whole. You know, that's the other thing. You know, you with the death roll thing. That's 250 million years ago. Kristin, do you do that type of stuff in your show? Like act outs like that? Like, would you do a PR agent? Like even just like for like 15 or 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I do a lot of it, but
that's great.
Yeah, and I'm trying to do more of it. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
I like it. No.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's funny.
It's a funny bit. It's a smart bit. It's
And I like that it's got different parts. I'm trying to get bits that have a little bit more
layers.
To them where I can play with it and stretch it out. Cool. I'm making notes. Okay, so other one is my daughter is engaged to a Hispanic man, which means I will have grandbabies soon, and they will be multicultural and bilingual. So for them, I will be gringa abuela, the white grandma, and I will speak to you in the Spanglish of my peoples, very loudly. Grandma is making menudo, and mine will have raisins. That's how you will know it. And I don't know. It just came to me one night.
I like it. I like it. So
yeah.
So what
do you do material about your daughter? Do you do other material about your daughter?
That one, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she drinks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that actually came about because I haven't really worked it in yet, but that she is embarrassed of me. When I was working on a ship, I happened to be in Key West and I happened to be in Cozumel, and it was his birthday, her Hispanic boyfriend. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to buy him, joking around because he and I joke around together all the time. I was like, I'm going to buy him a luchadora mask. You know what those like wrestler mask and wrestler masks?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was going to get one that was like Spider-Man. And then I was like, or I could get him like one of these cool Cuban man, hats. And she finally was like, she kept saying no to me, and I was like, no, it'd be funny. He'd like that. Or then I was like being serious about the Cuban straw hats. I thought that'd be cool. And she was finally like, Mother, you're being racist. And it was the furthest thing from my mind that they were both happened to be like Hispanic. But she was serious that I was being racist. And I am so not that, like, it just never occurred to me that they were both. But so she's on high alert for that, I guess. And it was the furthest thing from my mind.
See, that's go ahead.
She's like super ready to be embarrassed of me.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, I'm trying to work it into bits where it's
Yeah.
like,
See, this right here, what you're telling us is gold. That's what you need to be talking about. My daughter is dating a Hispanic. What is it? Cuban, Mexican? Which one is it? Because okay, I don't want to be canceled here, but don't they? Isn't that an umbrella term for a lot of the
what
ethnicities? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's him. My daughter's marrying a Mex. I love that she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed by you and on high alert that you're going to be racist or something like that. Man,
did you ever see a little off topic? Years ago, Kids in the Hall did a sketch where this girl was bringing home her boyfriend and to meet the parents for the first time, and the kid, the boyfriend's black. And she was looking for racism everywhere she could find it. It was hysterical. So she introduces them, and she goes, "Mom, Dad, this is whatever his name was, And they're like, "Oh, nice to meet you." "Oh, are you saying that because he's black?" The whole point of this sketch was that the daughter was looking for issues.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was, "Are you saying that because he's black?" And even the kid, even the boyfriend was like, "Back up. Like, what are you talking about?" And so she winds up storming out, and he stays for dinner because she was just looking for it. She was looking for it. And the whole thing ends with, the daughter's very upset at her racist parents, but the boyfriend's sitting there in the house going, they're really nice. And, And she goes, so the final joke was something like, "Well, you ready for dinner?" He's like, "Yeah. What do we have?" The daughter goes, "What are we having?" And the mother goes, "I made your favorite, chicken cordon bleu." And she went, by the time she said chicken, and because that's when she stormed out. She thought the mother made chicken because the boyfriend was, but it was just hysterical. I think stuff like that is really funny, Kristin. And I think if you could do that, because you're innocent. You're clearly not racist, but she's looking for it.
Yeah.
She'll find it in everything. "You guys want to get tacos tonight?" "Oh, great, Ma. Great, thanks." Thanks a lot, Ma. You embarrassed me. That kind of thing. I think that stuff is great.
Yeah, like you're excited about it because finally someone in our bloodline will be able to dance, So you're kind of you're actually excited about it, or be able to cook. I love the thing what you said with the raisins. You're making menudo with raisins. That's hilarious. We can shelve that recipe. We got a real Hispanic coming now. We're gonna get some good food.
I texted him and I was like, "Hey, what goes in menudo?" And he was like, "Oh, it's just like." What did he tell me? Like hominy and menudo and spices.
Yeah. Did she hate that you texted him?
No. He adores me. He was because I told him what I wanted to get him. I brought him a shirt back from that trip, and I was like, "Here, I got you this." And when he opened it, I was like, "It's a shirt. It's black."
Guys, I gotta hang on one second.
And I was like, "Sorry, it's black." Oh, that's a problem. But and then I told him what I wanted to get him, and he was like, because he doesn't understand our sense of humor. And so next time I went back to Cozumel, I texted her and I said, "Can I please get Eric this luchador mask?" And she was like, "Yes, I guess, mother." And so I brought him back the Spider-Man luchador mask, and he was like, "Thank you. I'm so excited."
He was psyched about it.
Yeah, it's funny how there are people that are looking for trouble, no matter what.
Have you seen this video? Have you seen this video on the? It's all over the internet right now. It's this guy. He's dressed up in a Mexican sombrero, and he's wearing and he's going around to people and they're saying, what do you think of my costume? And they're like, oh, it's very racist. You should get out of it. Then he goes over to some Mexican people and they're like, oh, it's beautiful. We love it. We love it.
Yeah. I've seen it.
Yeah. It's sad how people at this in this period we're living in are so uptight. They can't laugh at themselves anymore. They can't,
Well, the worst part of it is that video shows it is the people that get offended for other people because those people are too dumb to know that's offensive. It's happened to me. I've had people complain about jokes I've done because they were offended for somebody else.
Exactly.
Like the people who. Anyway, but I have a Kristin, before I get thrown off again, when you say the line, my daughter's engaged to a Hispanic guy, and then you say, which means I'll be having grandbabies soon. Was that because she's getting married or because he's Hispanic? Because that could be a funny line.
That's true.
Which means I'll be having grandbabies soon. Not because he's Hispanic. I didn't mean it like that.
My God!
Because they're getting married.
Oh
my God!
If you introduce the bit like she's uptight about you because she's embarrassed about you because she thinks you're going to be racist, and then you do that. Oh man, that's funny.
What if you didn't do the line about which means I'll be having grandbabies soon until the end, where you prove you're not a racist and your daughter's looking for shit, and then you go, but you know what? I'm excited either way. They're getting married soon, which means I'll be having grandbabies. And oh my God, I didn't mean it because he's Hispanic. Because oh my God, my daughter's right. Am I a racist?
Yeah.
I don't know, but when you said which means I'll be having grandbabies soon, my first thought was you were joking about because he's Hispanic, but
that's funny.
My daughter he broke up with her. Like, they've been together for a year and a half now, but he broke up with her because he was in this complicated relationship and he didn't want to hurt her. Mm-hmm. And she called me crying and she was like, Mother, I'm not going to get married and have babies until I'm old and decrepit and 30. And
wow,
she really wanted to have kids, and she turns 30 this year. So as soon as it happens, and I know that that's going to be a very soon step for her, so that's why I say it. But no, that's really good.
That's funny, Vac. That's very funny.
That's why I'm here, kids.
It's a funny angle. That's a very funny angle. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you both.
All right. You're welcome. Vac, did you have anything you wanted to work on?
No, it's okay. I don't want to. Yeah, that's good. I do have something, but we can do it on the next one or.
Okay. All right.
But
so
it would be a good one. Maybe, Kristin, if you record this and if you come back to let us know how it went and all that, maybe I'll throw it out when you're on, because I think having a female perspective would help us.
That's one of my favorite things to do. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So neither of you have anything you're working on? I took up all the time. Seriously?
No, that was the whole point.
That's the whole point. The name of this podcast is going to be your name. I mean, the name of this episode is going to be your name. So yeah.
Oh, gross. Oh.
Just put Kristin Lindner, racist. And I guarantee you we'll have 1,000 views.
Kristin Lindner. It's got to have racist across her face.
With arrows.
With arrows. Yeah. No, you know what? It would be great, Kristin, if you would like to come back.
They're not engaged yet either, so that was a lie too.
What was that?
They're not engaged yet either, so that's a lie too.
Oh, right. Well. Yeah, no, Kristin, if you would like to come back and show us either one of the bits, one or both of them.
I have a show on Friday that I'm going to try both of them.
That's great.
Good.
Fly or die. I mean, if that would be great. Or if you just would like to come back, because like Vac said, having a female perspective when writing jokes is very valuable, I think. just you can come at it from a different way and stuff. So that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Every bit needs more boobs.
Well,
well, Kristin, thank you for joining us. I think I'm sure Vinnie agrees. You have two really great ideas here.
I'm excited about these, Kristin. Yeah.
It's a lot of comedy juice there. I mean, there's a lot going on. I think they're both great. Kristin, where can people look you up? Or social media?
I'm on Facebook just as Kristin Lindner, KristinLindner. And then on TikTok and Insta as @KLindnerComic.
Nice. Thank you, Kristin. We'll see you in a future episode.